Is Luka Doncic being disrespected again? One of the most lethal offensive weapons we've ever seen just got ranked second among NBA point guards, and fans are already calling foul. But could this be the fuel he needs for his most dominant season yet? Let's break down why HoopsHype dropped Luka behind Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and why that might not age well. Before we dive in, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe for all things NBA, and drop a comment. Who's your pick, Luka or SGA? Luka Doncic, the Slovenian sensation. He's been on an absolute tear since entering the NBA. Career averages of 28.6 points, 8.6 rebounds, and 8.2 assists a game. He holds the third highest regular season scoring average and the second best playoff scoring average in league history. That's legendary stuff. And now, heading into the 2025-26 season, he's not just more experienced, he's leaner, stronger, and more locked in than ever before. Yet, HoopsHype just dropped their top point guard rankings, and Luka came in at number 2, behind Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. According to HoopsHype, SGA earned the number 1 spot after a historic year. He led the league in scoring, secured both the regular season MVP and Finals MVP, and capped it all off with his first NBA championship. It's hard to argue with that kind of resume. The man had a dream season. But does that automatically put him ahead of Luka Doncic? HoopsHype writer Frank Urbina admits it's a close call. He even says HoopsHype could regret placing Luka second, especially after the work Luka put in this summer. So what's really going on here? This offseason, Doncic went into beast mode. Fitness has always been a bit of a question mark for him. He's admitted to showing up to training camps out of shape before. But this summer, different story. Photos and footage show a much leaner Luka, clearly dedicated to his body and health. And according to reports, he's been working with a new performance team, dialed in on conditioning and defensive agility. This could be the version of Luka we've all been waiting for. One that doesn't just light up the scoreboard, but can lock in defensively too. Now let's get into it. Head to head. Shai is a phenomenal scorer, crafty, unguardable in isolation, with a mid-range game that's pure poetry. And yes, he put together a magical run last season. But Luka? Luka's the better passer, the better rebounder, and arguably the more dangerous player in the clutch. We're talking about a guy who can drop triple-doubles like clockwork and dominate the entire flow of a game from the opening tip to final buzzer. SGA might have the edge in defense and efficiency, but Luka has that superstar gravity. When he's on the court, everything revolves around him. He creates mismatches, breaks down defenses, and makes teammates better. And when it comes to playoff time, Doncic has already shown he can put a franchise on his back. Being ranked second might seem small, but for Luka, it could mean everything. This is a guy who lives for the spotlight, who turns every slight, every piece of criticism into motivation. Frank Urbina even pointed it out. After the drama with Dallas, Luka's carrying a chip on his shoulder. He was reportedly shocked by the trade that sent him to Los Angeles. But if anything, that's only made him hungrier. Now with the Lakers, Luka is in a win-now situation. And with the revamped roster around him, he's got all the tools to dominate. So what should we expect this season? If Luka's improved conditioning really translates to better defense, he could be in the running for MVP. First team All-NBA seems almost inevitable. And the Lakers? If everything clicks, they're back in championship contention. Doncic is still only 26. His best basketball is very likely still ahead of him. We could be witnessing the early stages of another all-time great Lakers run. Imagine a finals matchup, Luka versus SGA. Two titans going head-to-head, one chasing legacy, the other defending it. And don't forget, HoopsHype themselves said they might eat their words by next summer. So, was it fair to rank Luka number 2? Or are we all about to witness a historic revenge tour? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Who's the better point guard, Luka or Shai? Who's leading their team deeper into the playoffs this season? And if you're hyped for this NBA season like we are, smash that like button, subscribe for more hard-hitting NBA content, and share this video with your fellow Hoops fans. This debate is just getting started. The season's coming. And Luka Doncic? He's coming for everything.